Hi everyone, welcome to week 4. So by the end of this week, you are already halfway through the class, if you can believe it. So the 8-week classes move really quickly. Just really proud of you all for making it this far, and I just want to start off the week by saying if you're struggling, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. If you have questions on any of the course concepts, any of the theories, just anything that we've gone through in the class, just make sure you reach out to me for some more guidance, and I would love to chat with you. All right, so this week we're reading Chapter 4. Chapter 4 talks a lot about needs assessments, so that is our focus for our assignment. You have one assignment for submission, and that is your homework number 2. So this one is an individual submission, not a group assignment. So each of you will be submitting this individually. So keep in mind that each group member, is responsible for conducting your own needs assessment. So obviously your group has the same topic. Two of you may be conducting surveys. 2 of you may be going out, even if you're going out together, to conduct a direct observation or a windshield survey of your population. That's okay, but you each need to be conducting your own needs assessment and submitting your own assignment for this. So a needs assessment is just assessing the needs of your population, right? So if you are creating a physical activity program for elementary age students to prevent obesity, perhaps you go to the school and you find out that kids don't have a recess or don't have a PE type period. Perhaps you walk around the neighborhoods and you realize that there are no parks or recreational areas. There's no paved sidewalks for these kids to be playing in or to be walking safely with their families. So assessing the needs of your population, right? Because every group and population is going to be different. And that's why you need to conduct a real thorough needs assessment so you can really figure out what type of program that you are going to create, the specific lessons, because they'll differ. For example, if you're working in perhaps a lower income area in San Bernardino, as if you're working in an affluent area of Newport Beach, for example. So make sure that each group member is conducting a needs assessment. Describe the primary data collection methods, what your needs assessment is. So whether it is a survey, whether you're doing a questionnaire, whether you're doing a couple of direct interviews. If you have any questions or want to brainstorm with me, let me know, and I would be happy to chat with you about the types of needs assessments. I'm sure that you have access to somebody that you can interview who is a health professional. Perhaps, again, if I'm again using the example of childhood obesity, maybe you can interview a parent. They don't necessarily need to have an obese child, but you can speak to a parent who has a young child in elementary school about opportunities for exercise, if there's recreational areas, if there's parks that are safe with lighting in the evening, things like that. So there's so many options for you. You guys can browse around on the internet for some ideas. The textbook will give you examples of needs assessments and the types of data that you want to be collecting as well. You can also discuss some of the secondary data collection methods. So perhaps you will be looking at data from the census to, if you are looking at a comparison of income or any any data from the CDC that says that there's some health disparity among ethnicities. So your needs assessment is due this week, and then you have a quiz for week 4 based on the lecture and the reading assignments. After you are watching this video, come back to Blackboard because there will be another video where I talk about your critical assignment in a little bit more detail, or a lot more detail. So make sure you take a look at that as well. But again, as we approach the halfway mark of the class, please reach out to me for any guidance that I can provide for you. I'm here for you. Utilize me. I would just love to help you out if you're struggling in any ways. If you have any prayer requests, please share those with me as well. And I'm here for you. So hope you all have a great week. Hope you're enjoying the class, and come back for the second video for the week. Have a good week, everybody.